breaker for you on welfare and has bad credit, and she's satisfied with the welfare that she's receiving.
She got food in the refrigerator?
Well, I would hope so, because she's probably getting food stamps.
Done that before.
Well, Mark is concerned about the sandwich making.
I'm just keeping an eye. I'm like, you know what? Been there.
Is that a deal breaker?
I ate good, and she's always there when you lead something. Be like, yeah, I know she home. Like, what she
See, that's fucked up.
Let me tell you,
That's fucked up.
as much as I joke, I'm gonna have to say,
hell yeah,
that would be it would be a deal breaker for me. Let me tell you the reason why.
Okay.
Because no, listen, because I'm a man who's
Why?
trying.
Is she home and get a check?
No, because I'm a man. I'm a man who's trying to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Who's trying to grow? Who's trying to have some things or whatever. I don't want it to be where I'm working and trying to move forward, and you still stuck where you are with the check.
Maybe that's where she needs to look. Check this out, man. I'm gonna put it like this. You going to work, you doing whatever you do. You come back to the house smelling good.
Like meatloaf.
Good. She got meatloaf, corned beef, cabbage, everything. She's like, baby, I made you a plate. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hook something up for you to breakfast. I got some dinner. Man, the house always smells good. She's always ready. She over there doing, tie balling while you at work. Keeping it tight. Come on, man. You got the perfect housewife. You don't never run out of food.
So that's not a deal breaker for you until she starts asking, "Can you buy me a car with your credit?"
I'm like, you don't need a car.
See,
you just keep cooking up that good food.
That's where the relationship will start to fall apart.
Where, like, I like where you at right now. You happy? I'm happy. Let's keep it that.
Now I'm gonna be.
Yeah, but
here's the thing. You have to want more.
What's gonna happen when the money go out though?
When they cut her benefits and start making her work and shit.
It's always gonna be here.
Yeah, but what's gonna happen when she run out of that free money?
And that's the thing. Here's the thing.
She's gonna be 100 years old still getting that check.
Let me
If
just.
she don't have the mindset to work.
And see, I think that's a lot of it. I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of people still don't have that mindset to work. Now, damn, I lost my connection. What I'm going to say about that is this. I remember when my son was born, and I was getting assistance probably for about 15 months. That little bit of shit wasn't enough money for me. And I just kept saying I'll be glad when he's old enough so that I can go get a job, because this ain't living. And I don't understand how people can get used to receiving that, because that shit was nothing for me. And I was living at home and it was nothing. So I can't imagine living on your own and getting that money.
You got to change your extravagant lifestyle. See,
and that's the thing. I'm not extravagant.
Look at she got the velvet Santa dress on and whatnot.
Don't fucking judge me.
Somebody got look. I'm Joe Brown up in here right now.
Don't fucking judge me.
Joe Brown.
I'm Joe Brown in this one. And one got diamonds on the ears and fingers in the neck. She talking about that wasn't enough. I guess it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. I think that.
Hold on. Let's ask the question, because that's not the real question. Is how much was it?
How much was I getting then? I think I might have been getting about $385.
Jeez.
With the check.
Back
and
in
then,
the 50s?
Jeez. Let me get an extra $385.
Wait, hold up. Did he just say back in the 50s?
Yes, he did.
He came for me, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He came for me.
Yeah, he did.
So, but what I'm going to say to that, I think food stamps, I might have been getting like $200.
So you didn't have to worry about food. You living at home and you getting money.
But that wasn't enough for me. I don't understand how that could be enough for someone.
Washing clothes only costs about $3 when you got a washing machine already.
Yeah.
You ain't paying the water bill. Ain't like you guys had to go to
right.
God damn it, I had goals. And that shit wasn't, it wasn't, the thing is, waiting for the beginning of the month for a check to come, that shit wasn't sitting well with me. You know, it just.
Good evening, everyone.
You didn't have no other
Erotic Taboo Central.
You ain't had no other hustle going on?
Not at that time.
See?
Well,
See?
not at that time.
See? You know what I'm saying? You should, yeah, you could have
in the kitchen doing hair something.
right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I was doing
or
nails
listen,
and shit.
or taking the food like some of these women
Cooking
do.
dinners with some of that
Cooking
check
dinners,
money you got.
selling dinners out your house.
I
See,
coulda
you
did
wasn't an entrepreneur Negro.
You ain't
I
have
wasn't
no
an
goals.
entrepreneur.
You ain't had no goals.
that. My goal was not to stay on that shit. That was my goal.
Put me on that.
No, listen. She's saying it because it was like 3 something. You said 385? 385?
They said 685. But
If the motherfucker was 985, I bet you she wouldn't have been saying that.
Oh, I sat my ass
how
right
was
there.
I bet you she wouldn't have been saying that.
22.
385? Nobody wants to be on a 1 month of check that's 385.
No.
But
nobody.
at
You got greatest
22
on my
years
earth, 'cause
old,
this is a
it
while
was just
back.
like I wanted more for myself and for my son. So,
You
and
didn't have no
actually,
cell phone, Bill.
I didn't have cell
You didn't have cell
phone.
phone.
You ain't
And
worried.
I was living at home, but even living at home, that shit wasn't enough money. And I don't understand how it could be
You ain't paid the cable
enough
bill.
money for
But
people.
see, that was back in the 50s. Right now, this is the
These motherfuckers keep coming for me tonight. I done shared my code 45 and they
it was your
still
fault.
coming
They
for
was the
me.
code
You know how it is.
I
You know how it
mean,
is.
I'm just
When you
saying.
shared it, listen, we all find it dandy before. But after
Right,
you shared
but
it,
after I shared that, now it's like the barrage is coming at me.
It's like, listen, unless you got another one of these motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Then
Melody says you can't hear. You can't hear? Am I too low? Oh, I done lost my connection. Ain't that some bullshit?
You should use some of that 385, paid that data.
What are we on? Comcast? 'Cause Comcast fucking sucks.
Oh my God. You should have took that 385 and got you some more data.
That's what I should have did. That's that bullshit.
Oh my God.
Oh, let me turn that down. Well, my YouTube's still going.
She's on dial up.
Really?
She's on the 50s dial up.
Damn.
That's what she's on. You know.
Damn.
And
You got that.
so
I don't even see where you put your AOL disc in that thing. You know what I mean?
right.
Here
Right.
they go.
Right.
Here they go.
Right.
They live.
You got mail.
I know. I haven't heard that in a long
Pick a
time. You know, you hear that.
Have mail.
See.
Hey, DeAndre, so tell Shauna she can't look at Jackie's feed because
I'm on YouTube, LaShawna.
Jackie got AOL.
I'm on YouTube.
got
Goddamn it.
she got AOL.
My YouTube connection has not failed me.
She got AOL. Ass out of luck.
But this, who do we have? We have Comcast.
No, I don't have no Comcast.
I'm talking about here.
Oh.
My Comcast working.
Mark, I joke. Maybe I ain't
Right.
connect. Maybe that's it.
Oh, well, don't you think you need to connect?
I probably do.
Greg, what's up? Oh, now it's saying you live. It just came up.
It just let me.
It just came up.
This shit is getting on my nerves.
Ah.
Well, carry on with the conversation.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, I mean, but welfare finances has changed. And, you know, I mean, some people are happy with it.
And I'm not knocking
Mark.
those people. I think that you should
I
want
know a
more,
woman.
though.
I know a woman right now.
Okay.
She's getting $1,200. She's getting $1,200 in food stamps, right? None of her kids live with her.
Wow.
That's
Two
fine.
of them living out of the state. The other 2 live with the father, and none of them live with her. And she's getting $1,200 in food stamps, and she sells all $1,200 of them
That's fraud.
for $600.
Man, can I get another?
I'm telling you.
I just need like 200.
Telling you.
Right, that's it. That ain't
I just
asking
need
for a lot.
200. I look like you get that 200 every month, man. I pay that right now. Cause I'm gonna tell you, it's not look.
Now, I used to have a hookup on the stamps, but he done left town. But I used to have a hookup on the
All you
stamps.
gotta do is come right down the street here, over there by where the Save-A-Lot is and whatnot. I don't even know if it's still there because
I got the hookup.
But yeah, you got right out front. That's all you need.
I keep the hookup on the stamps.
Yeah, I need a hookup.
Stamps.
I need the hookup. I keep the hookup.
Yeah, I definitely need a stamp
I'm
hookup.
telling you.
Look, you can live good on that, because I'm gonna tell you, I used to know. Well, okay, I messed with. I got
Say
to
it,
know.
talk
Get
about
naked,
it.
goddamn.
Goddamn,
Get
you
naked.
always want to be high.
Yeah, I know. Get
Get
naked.
naked.
I got to know this young lady.
Y'all was
years
in a
ago.
relationship.
I got to know her.
Right.
She had a nice, beautiful apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, beautiful apartment. Had leathered out and everything. And this was back in back in the day.
In
Back
the
when-
50s.
Yeah, it was actually like 65, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm a little younger. See, so,
3 years, goddamn it, 3 years.
but see, she had the nice apartment, tricked out, had a big TV. They weren't flats then,
Okay.
Big projection TV.
Right.
She had the nice ass Saab back when everybody was pushing the Saabs back in the day,
Oh, man.
the hustler times and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Had the drop convertible drive. I'm like, everything. Had the phone service with had the three-way, the call waiting, when you had to pay extra to get the,
Right.
the name pop up and everything.
Oh,
She had
man.
all the
She
services.
had the works.
And she was getting a check. She worked like 10, 15 hours a week. Mm-hmm. And the government paid for all that. And she was looking good, living good. And I'm like, you know what? I'm missing something.
Don't knock the hustle,
I'm missing
I
something
reckon.
right now. Granted, my taxes were paying for a lot of that.
Yeah, let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Definitely, let's not forget
I'm
that.
thinking, you know what? I need to learn this because clearly there's a reason why.
You need to learn the system.
I
We're
need to
missing the
learn
boat.
system.
Yeah.
I need to attack the system.
You know something. He's missing the boat.
He's missing the boat.
Real
The
good.
boat.
She was on the come up from
Always
the
had a
government.
couple of dollars in the pocket. You know what I mean? Looking good, driving a better
Yeah.
car than me. The whole thing. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, and I see people like that and be like, God damn, they got their Section 8 certificate and they got a nice ass house, and you like, God damn, I go here every day and bust my
The
goddamn
hate
ass.
is real.
Okay, shit. Yeah.
Let me tell you. I mean, see, people getting checks now for almost everything.
Everything, yeah.
You know.
I'm trying to get a crazy check.
You
People-
probably
people-
could get it.
I probably could. I get a crazy check.
People getting checks now for almost everything. Like
Just because.
you liable to get a check. You can get a check for being schizophrenic.
What? What?
You can get a check for being
Yeah,
bipolar.
and I mean, I think one of the biggest payouts right now is lead poisoning.
Yeah.
They're getting paid.
And the thing about it is, it kind of makes me wonder, like all that damn lead that I had coming up around my house and my father's house and stuff like that. Maybe I should have been nibbling on the damn windowsill.
Potato chips you used to eat.
Yeah. I wish, because they're getting paid.
They're getting paid. They get a lump
They're
sum,
getting paid.
and then they get. Some people get payments for about 15 to 20 years. Yeah, they're.
I mean, if you got lead
How many
poison,
people said I'm going to take the 20-year option instead of having
and not in
100
our
grand
community.
right now?
I mean, let's just be clear. Not in our community.
let me tell you like this:
I think it depends
how
on
many
how it's
people
set
thought
up.
they're going to live 20 years?
Yeah.
That's the reason why people take the immediate versus the 20 years. Because how many people think they're going to? I'll give you a prime
Now,
example.
since we're talking about that, go ahead.
I'll give you a prime example. People take the right now versus the 20 years. Right now, I'll give you a prime example.
Mm-hmm.
The people may they rest in peace because that was an unfortunate situation. But the people the three who died on 95, you think they woke up saying, that they was going to live, No, nobody knew what 95 was going to bring to them that morning.
That's true.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
yeah.
do I understand the reason why people take the money right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if you take the money right now, you can always put it in the savings account and save it.
No, them motherfuckers
No,
went straight
because
to Miami.
Yeah,
blew
and
that shit
I think the
in
thing
a week and a
is,
half. It came back like
with
woo!
money like that, that's not money
Lights
you're going to put in a savings account. But first of all, the bank only insures $100,000. So you're not going to put that money in a savings account. But to me, I think the smart thing would be to put it in an annuity. You know what I'm saying?
Like what the hell is a what?
Right, and I think a lot of our people don't know what that
Annuity? I'm gonna
is.
get me a annuity card. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I think it's
Annuity?
interesting
Like,
that we're
is that-
talking
is that a
about
card?
this because
Is that a
for
card?
people that won
You
like
saw
the
making a movie?
lottery,
Let
Powerball,
me get that.
you know, they take the lump sum payout.
Like I would do.
I would too. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
I can see that.
Ooh.
The only time I take that long term is that cash for life. Then I okay.
But you get $1,000 a day if you win it, the
What?
cash for life.
I thought it was a week.
It's one that you get $1,000 a day or $1,000 a week. It depends on
You
what
know what? And
level.
that's a lot of money to give out, Lou. I'm like, oh, who the hell was buying the magazines? I don't know anybody that reads none of that shit.
Yeah,
I don't see no Better Homes and Gardens and Red Book anymore.
Yeah.
you're right.
I think it's a lie.
Right.
It's a
You're
lie.
lying.
Yeah. And think about
nobody
this. If
wants
they
shit.
come up with a game where they can pay you $1,000 a day, think about this for a second. They have to get that money from somewhere. So that's money that probably should have been invested into the school system, but it is not.
Let me ask you a question. You play the numbers. Today or tomorrow,
Faithfully.
today or tomorrow, if you won $54 million, would you give a damn where it came from?
I'm not. What I'm saying is,
No.
That's what I know.
No.
That's what I know.
well, I'm not saying that I care where it came from, but the whole purpose of the lottery going legal was so that they could funnel that money into the school systems, in which case they did not.
No, that was the story.
No,
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, but that is how they sold it to the community when they wanted to take the money from the street and become legal because they weren't getting any of that street money.
the money was supposed to be coming from the horseshoe. That's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
coming
well-
The horseshoe is built on land that was supposed to be for our African American arts and entertainment, and I assume that's what they say it is when you got a bunch of brothers there on a Saturday night. But we don't own that. We're supposed to own that.
from. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't
And
lying.
here's the thing: a lot of things that are supposed to benefit us, I mean, the reality of it is it does not. You know, and because we don't follow through and do our research on it, it goes it gets biased. You know, I think that we spend a lot of time reading a whole bunch of dumb shit. Let's read up on things that affects our community, especially financially. You know, we need to start teaching these kids while they are in middle school about finances.
Did she
So
say
that-
weed? They ain't got a YouTube video for it or something?
But okay, even taking the YouTube video, how many of our young
way
people are
these
actually
kids-
going to go on YouTube to look up information about finances?
Let me tell you like this.
Let's be clear.
If Drake, 2 Chainz, any of them ain't doing a video on reading, these kids ain't picking up no book.
That's exactly my point.
Not unless
So
you paying
let's
them.
not leave it to people like Drake or Lil Wayne. Let's leave it to you. It's us. It's us. If we're not teaching them finances at a young age, we are handicapping them for when they get grown and go out into society. Because they get that first credit card, they're going to lose their fucking minds. They're going to have debt.
I don't know what that feel like.
But
First credit card?
I don't know what that feel like.
Oh, you talking about their first debit card? Because ain't nobody getting
yeah.
credit out here.
if
unless
you're
it's
in
on
college,
credit.
I don't know
if
what that
you're in
feel like.
college, you can get a credit card.
I don't know what that feel like. I ain't never.
know,
I've
used to.
never
I
owned a
know
credit
about
card. Never.
Well,
It was a
yeah,
long
with the
time
credit
ago.
with the credit crunch.
Never. I've never owned a credit card. I wanted to know what it was like. Mm-hmm. To own a credit card.
Man.
But then you know you get certain people who already had them. They be like the credit cards is the devil. You feel what I'm saying? It's like
Credit card ain't the
they say
devil.
credit cards is like crack. Once you get you
Bruh.
start you get
You
hooked.
get
I'm on a
hooked.
credit card roll. I got like 5 new ones in the last 2.5 months.
Yeah.
One coming this week. Yeah, like woof.
See?
It was
Credit cards help your credit.
I had one credit card.
I mean, it all depends on how you do the credit card.
Like 9 of them.
You know what I'm saying?
I just had
it all depends
one.
on how you do them. You know what I'm saying? If you just doing credit card, if you got credit cards and you just charge it, and then when the fucking bill come, you like,
Charge it to the game.
I charged all this shit.
Charge it to the
And
game.
when it's time to pay it back, I mean, goddamn, you can't just pay the minimum. You know, you should be paying more than the minimum.
I don't like using credit cards actually. It's I prefer to use a debit card, have cash on hand because I don't like owing any more than I owe. Man.
Exactly.
I got enough
Exactly.
in my pocket right now.
I feel you on that.
But
Yeah.
having the credit increases your credit. Like, see, the reason I got approved for a credit card, and see, one of the big things about credit cards is that when they look at your FICO score and they determine how much credit you have available, and you shouldn't be using more than 30% of your available credit.
Right.
So if you've got $1,000, you shouldn't actually have more than $300 charged on that card, or else they're going to kill your score.
Right.
Now, I went and got approved for a card, and I sat on it. I'm like, okay, and I went and got another one, and now it's at a point where that I have so much credit available, it raised my credit score by like 60 points. So I mean, it's like, because
just by not using them.
By not using them, you know what I'm saying? If you sitting there, I took one of the credit cards that had no interest payments till 2017, into 2017. So I took the cards that I had that I was getting interest on them, transferred the balances over to that one. So I've got everything on one card, which is like maybe $4,000. And then all the other cards are free.
Right.
So literally, it went up like 60 points on my credit score. Like,
but on the card that you transferred the money to, you're making monthly payments on that
with no interest.
Right, and that's key right there. You have to show that you can maintain monthly payments. That's another. That's a major factor in boosting your credit. If you can't show that you can make monthly payments, that definitely has a big impact on your credit score.
I guess I won't get no motherfucking credit card there. I mean, I really don't. I don't like to get nothing that I don't understand. And I think what kills a lot of people is that they get credit cards and they're not understanding the APR,
right?
The interest rate and stuff like that.
Because you have to look at all of that.
So I don't want to get into nothing and be in debt. I'm sorry.
All you got to do is get that first card. If you spend $100 this month, you pay back $100 this month. Don't say they only want 20, so I'm going to give them 20.
Right.
No, you pay back what you spend. And don't use that as a way to go get more stuff than you can afford.
Exactly.
You pay it back, and then they will increase your credit line, and then that increases your credit score. So you have the flexibility to go out there.
Right.
It's like I for the first time now in years, I've seen my credit score go over 700.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah,
shit.
And that's
I'm gonna go buy me a something.
Yeah,
then I had to calm down.
These are conversations that we need to be having with our kids in order to make them more financially responsible, because a lot of times they go out and they get that first credit card and they go hog wild crazy because the way they're looking at it, like it's free money until that bill comes, and then they're like, oh shit,
it's a tool.
I gotta pay
mommy
this
and
back.
Daddy problem.
Exactly. But if we're not teaching them, how will they learn?
And it's
our responsibility. Yeah.
Money
definitely
is one of the first things that breaks up a relationship. Like, you can't take care of me, you can't keep a roof over our head, you can't keep the lights on. Yeah, that will cause a strain.
It will cause a strain. Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, I mean, now where does like, I know we talking about credit and stuff like that, but I mean, when it comes down to a relationship. Is bad credit a deal breaker?
Well, since you came in late, I mean, because we had this conversation, but Mark and I will piggyback just to bring you up to speed.
Well, piggy and back. Damn it, piggy and back it then. Piggy and bag it.
Now, I think we both agree that if you meet somebody and you all are talking and it's kind of getting heavy, you have to ask, how's your credit? You know, if they say...
Ain't nobody going to ask.
Why wouldn't you? You ask for ass, don't you?
That's a difference.
It's not a difference. It's something that can impact the
Some people
relationship
think that-
as a whole.
Some people think that when you asking somebody about their credit score, that means you dipping in their personal business.
If
But
if
me
you're considering
dipping
that
in your
person
coochie is not
for
personal
long term effects,
But-
why wouldn't you ask that? Do you want to? Are you proposing to someone that has a 400 credit score, and then y'all get married, and then you don't find
Your
out
phone
about the
blowing up.
goddamn 400 credit score until you said I do, all because the goddamn coochie was good.
And you got people calling your house every day.
Every
All
goddamn
of a sudden
day.
now
My
your
thing
boss
is, the
docking
conversations
your
that you are
check.
not having are the ones
Listen.
that will have a major impact on your relationship.
Listen, so basically you're saying that a relationship should be, hey, how you doing? So what do you like to do? And you know, what's your your favorite color? And
how's your
how you
credit?
know, how's your credit?
Yeah, you know what? Yes, because, and I'm gonna put it like this, because the jerk is gonna start getting a little serious. It is something that it's a progressive thing. Just like the first day when you meet, you're not necessarily gonna say, you know, what's up with that ass. If you're planning on having,
But you are thinking it.
you might be thinking it.
Yeah, let's be
but,
real.
You know, you're not going to, you know, say that immediately, but at some point after you're getting along and you might be doing your thing, like, you know, well, we're progressing. When you have that conversation about, moving in together and furthering the relationship, you need to have a financial conversation.
Absolutely.
Because that is a very, very big part
Yeah.
of your relationship. That can kill your relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me go to the
To the live,
let's say your video upload.
it's weak. They'll say it's weak.
That video uploader has finished uploading.
Keep messing with cricket.
I ain't calling. Yeah.
This goddamn Comcast bullshit.
So I asked anybody that's on my feed and
Listen.
on Jackie's feed, you know, on Erotic Taboo or whatever. Is that a conversation that you're willing to have with your mate when you're beginning to date them? Are you saying, hey, yeah, you know, I like to go to the movies, I like to go bowling, I like to, you know, go to this place to eat and da 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 da. But how's your credit score?
Maybe not initially, but
I think
you know.
not initially, yeah.
but
How's your
credit
credit
score is like third base.
You know,
I think if you're talking relationship and where you want the relationship to go, then I think that's the perfect time to bring up credit.
Yes, that's when you talk finances.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm not saying when you go out for your what is that? Well, your first date that you say, "Oh yeah, by the way, how's your credit?"
I don't know. That has never been a conversation. Excuse me, that I felt like that I need to have.
That's because you like
With-
broke ass women.
Huh? What?
Yeah,
What?
I'm gonna have to go with him on
What?
that one.
You like women that don't use financial institutions like banks and stuff.
No.
You like how?
Let me just ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. How many serious relationships have you been in? Let's start there.
Count now. 1.
You mean how many ones I thought were serious?
Well,
there's
yeah, I like that
there's a
wording.
hurt story there somewhere.
There you go. That's the real question.
Okay.
That's the
The
real
Michael
question.
Well, let's
Jordan
start
crying
with that.
face now.
You know, I mean, how many serious relationships I've been in
That you thought you were in.
that I
Pass me
thought
his
that I
gun,
was
because
in.
he ain't using it. He ain't using it.
It's been a couple of ones that I thought were serious. You know, now, I mean, now is different. You know, because the person that I'm dating, you know, I can see that there's seriousness there. You
Okay.
know, different things like that or whatever. But at the same token, still finding out about each other. You know what I'm
course.
saying?
How long
So-
has it been?
God, I hope I get this right because I know she
Because you're
watching.
going to catch hell.
Oh, don't say it. It's been a minute. It's been a
You
while.
just say it's been a minute.
No, that's the back door.
It
I
feels like it's just been yesterday.
Yeah, you ain't lying. If I was a betting man, I'ma say 5 months. Yeah.
Okay. And so, with that
I'm
being
gonna say
said,
5 months.
what type of conversations,
You crazy.
after 5 months of dating, what kind of conversations are you having at this stage?
It wasn't about credit. I tell you that. It
know
wasn't
what-
about credit.
Then what was it about?
I can tell you what it was about.
It-
Pepperoni or sausage?
Some of those
Sausage.
conversations have came in. Some of those conversations have came in. It has came in. But no, I think the conversations have came up about is this like we had a conversation last night about do we feel that this is serious, or do we feel that this is infatuation?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's pretty interesting.
And not
Right.
I am
and
too.
we both came to the agreement that it's definitely real. It's not infatuation, because there's definitely a big difference. When you have someone that you think about every day, you think about every night, you think about during the course of the day, that really means something to you. When you get to the point where you have a feeling, not a feeling, but you just feel like you really don't want nobody to be close to that person,
Okay.
or you have a feel that somebody may take that person away from you. Then that's when you really have that feeling, where that is real. Even you still finding out about somebody, you know what I'm saying? The feeling of always being around, like if you're always around that person, y'all spending a lot of time together. And then of course, naturally, the intimacy always plays a part, because in there, so, but but the intimacy really plays a part, because a lot of people, there are certain people who can be intimate with a man. Women that can be intimate with a man, or men that can be intimate with a woman and not feel nothing. They just tapping and keep going, but not knowing that the more and more and more that you're intimate with that person, feelings get involved. Deep feelings get involved, to the point where,
You what?
huh?
Deep.
Is that like?
Like
Are
deep.
you saying that?
That's what it
So
sounded
whip
like
it
to
on
me.
me.
Whip appeal.
Hell no.
You-
My
You
God.
got